So good morning, everybody. I am so honored to see you here today. I'm also so grateful to Steve and all of the team for just picking the right space to host a meeting like this in. I don't say that just because I happen to be here now and that I'm so proud to be Chancellor at a space where I can come to work and never had to feel like I came to work on any day that I've shown up. This is part of what we do. So it's an amazing opportunity just to be able to live your life and sort of fit into your life this notion of work and not have to try to fit your life into work. This is something that we would do here, and I'm so honored to be among folk who understand that and get it. Steve, you're wonderful. Thank you for your leadership. So grateful to you. This Inner City 100 conference, being here means a lot to this university. In case you haven't gotten it yet, you are here at the Commonwealth's Urban Public Research University that happens to be located in an unbelievable capital city like this one we call Boston. Welcome to the University of Massachusetts, Boston. We are so honored to have you here. Now, I want to thank our governor, but I'm going to hate on him for a little while too now, because he came up the steps in crutches, and he doesn't know that this chancellor spent about a month on a knee rider riding around this campus, getting all kinds of sympathy because I had bunion surgery because of my vanity. I wanted to make my basketball injury, or my left toe that was going east-west, go north-south. So I was on a knee rider, and I milked it. I tried to convince him to get one because I knew he was coming here Monday, and here he comes, up in crutches to the podium, didn't trip, and did a fascinating job. You say, Steve, that we said that we see eye to eye, but it's not the eyes of this governor that I understand, it's his soul. A long time ago, long before this notion of governor, is when you really examine someone's soul. And I tried to beat him to places that he should have been, and he was always there first. Serving in this community all over this Commonwealth, and urban issues were on his agenda long before campaigns and all those kinds of things. So I'm grateful to you. And while you're here today, I'm gonna count it as a visit, but I'm not counting it as a visit. So we're gonna have you back on this campus in honor you. I'd like to welcome the 2015 class of the Inner City 100, designated as the fastest growing businesses in inner cities across America. And a special welcome to those 7 winners from Boston. Welcome, y'all. Now, whether you come from across town or across the country, we congratulate you on all the difference you've made in your urban neighborhoods. I also want to thank some of those Boston speakers that our governor talked about that are going to be here just to be a fantastic part of what today is going to all be about for you. He already talked about Michael Porter. Our Secretary of Labor, Ron Walker, is going to be here, but also tell Greg Bielecki and Jim and Karen and Jules and Joanne and Megan and Shira. The chancellor said, hey, you're going to be here all day with them. Just tell them I said hello. And when you see Gil Fishman, tell them that already as well. All of those speakers who lead breakout sessions today are going to be fascinating opportunities for exchange. But what is so wonderful about today is you're here. You are here on this campus, prepared to make a difference, but also prepared to contribute. Now, I hope you came into this room a little frustrated today. I hope you had to be in a line to get around the campus to get here. I hope that your shoes are messed up. You got mud on them, because then you'll realize, like the chancellor, wear brown shoes the next time. Wear those with rubber on your soles, because the progress that's being made here on this campus, the opportunity for us to be a part of this economic engine inside and outside the classroom, has been a tremendous opportunity for learning for us in this community. We're so grateful for that. I want to recognize, as the governor did, our great Dean Dave Cash, who's here today, the Dean of our McCormick Graduate School of Policy and Global Studies, but also Ira Jackson, who serves us as one of our vice provosts here at the university. Thank you for partnering with ICIC to put this conference together and all of your hard work. Now, it's exciting for me to be in a room full of visionary leaders, those whose actions have helped create thousands of jobs in urban neighborhoods across this United States. ICIC's numbers indicate inner city businesses created 3 times the number of new jobs for the inner city residents as outside businesses do. In other words, all of you are more competitive because you work in urban centers. Now, our experiences here at the University of Massachusetts, Boston, is not so different from that of yours. Our campus is advantageously located on this beautiful peninsula, overlooking Dorchester Bay. Some of you think that's Boston Harbor. That's Dorchester Bay. For 50 years, we've stayed true to our mission of building a strong public research university accessible to all, and which promotes a strong urban workforce here and around the world. We've been successful partially because we had a vision for this property that no one else wanted several decades ago. See, we started on a dump. You are sitting on a dump. The irony is that when we were downtown trying to pick this dump, we were teaching classes and we were a construction site, and 50 years later, we're teaching classes and we're a construction site. But we've never had a dump mentality. See, we were relegated here to go away. So when this notion 20 years came up about serving these inner cities in the way that you do, and people said, "What?" You understood that it wasn't that inner city that they were thinking about. We understood this wasn't the dump that so many people wanted to relegate us to so that we would go away. And here you are today, thriving and understanding the difference. And here we are today, partnered with you, and so proud of that. So today we have a world-class university that's only getting better and better and better. We're months away from opening our second new academic building in 2 years, and that's an amazing thing. Thank you, Governor. We now have neighbors on our campus that are significant neighbors to have in any university community. You're going to be over at one of them today, the new Edward M. Kennedy Institute, right here on our campus, and we're the only institution in this New England that has its own presidential library on this campus, the John F. Kennedy Library, and I understand you guys will be over touring and being a part of that as you go over there today. Since 1979, we've had the honor of hosting them here on Dorchester Bay with us, and we're so grateful for that. Equally important, we are bolstering our research capacity and offering new academic programs every single year, many of which connect us to those institutions, but to all these 64 other higher learning institutions we have in this city and beyond. Our first class of 1969 consisted of 1,200 students. Those students didn't even know where they were going to go to school. They came mostly from Boston neighborhoods, in other inner city communities in Massachusetts. Those faculty taught their faces off. And almost 50 years later, we now have 17,030 students as of yesterday. We couldn't find a freshman 50 years ago. Now freshmen are knocking down our doors so hard that we are talking about them saying to us, they used to tell us we were their first choice, so we made a commercial about it. The University of Massachusetts, my first choice. And then this year, finally, that 50-50 ratio that we wanted, 17,000 freshmen and 17,000 people who come from other 1,700 and 1,700 in that entering class is an amazing thing for us. Coming from 150 countries from all around the world. Graduated our largest graduation class, over 4,100 students last year commencement. So that institution that started on a dump, that idea that you know that started 20 years ago, that notion that you shouldn't be talking about something being successful just because it's been relegated in the mindset of someone else in their mental model in an unbelievably inconsequential but terrible way in some sense. Wow, look at this space and look at you. Our university community pursues goals similar to many of the leaders in this room. We aim to serve the public good, just like you. And we stand with our city. Our honors college, our curriculum based on this city, then spreads out to the world. Many of our students, our faculty, and our staff choose the University of Massachusetts Boston because they want to give back to their own urban communities and to help other cities across our country. The business leaders in this room share that same desire, which is why you've built your infrastructure, you've recruited your talent, and you've made investments in an inner city somewhere in America. The Initiative for Competitive Inner City gathers all of us together who feel that longing, but also shoulder the responsibility for helping our urban communities move forward. From private sector leaders and public officials to the nonprofit groups and public universities, we all play an important role in building prosperity in inner cities. This 2015 class of the Inner City 100 offers stable employment opportunities in 45 different cities. Collectively, you've employed more than 6,100 people. Today, we honor your success at jumpstarting your local economies and positioning your community for growth for years to come. So thank you for empowering your local workforce, understanding that the men and women who live in inner cities are the best hope for raising their neighborhoods. Thank you for supporting state-of-the-art infrastructure and for investing in business that we've all put down roots in urban areas. Thank you for shepherding the advancement of inner city economies everywhere. Last of all, the University of Massachusetts also supports growth in our urban backyard and around the globe. And we do so through accessible public higher education, equal to the best. We prepare students for careers and give back, working for and ultimately leading institutions like all of those you represent in this room. So when our private, public, and nonprofit sectors work together with our governor, we are an unstoppable team. The University of Massachusetts Boston is so proud to host the Inner City 100 Conference to build upon the progress we made together. I hope you feel that when you're here. I hope you go away with that. I hope you understand that this is your space. Whenever you come to Boston, I hope you look for an opportunity to come here. I hope this conference serves as an unbelievable, unforgettable opportunity for you to network and exchange ideas with like-minded peers. There's still so much we can learn from one another and so much we can accomplish. Let this conference catalyze an even brighter future for all of our urban neighborhoods all across America. It's going to be a great day. Enjoy yourselves out on this harbor. We have closed these curtains on purpose because we didn't want to mesmerize you with all that ocean. So we've locked you in. But when we let you out, just walk outside and just breathe that air and enjoy yourself and see what I get a chance to see every day. An opportunity right in front of us, right here, that if we continue to work together, we can transition and just change all those things that we've been thinking about. And so do it, do it, do it. Have a wonderful day.